This is Lamont Ellis. So I wanted to go over today. Today was a really good trade. As you can see in profit, we made $181 in profit today. Today, we're going to go over a lot of the steps, what I did to get to this point, how I was able to trade. I also want to keep in mind that this is my second account. The first account I broke by just trial and error, and ain't no wrong with that. You got to learn how to succeed, and most people are afraid to fail. So we're going to go over the account. We're going to go over today and how I was able to do this. So as you can see the stats right there, I wasn't losing nothing. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I was on it. I was hustling, reading the market. So as you can see, today is Thursday. I did a total of 11 trades. The average trade time was 3 minutes and 50 seconds. That's how long we was holding that trade for. Um, my average winning trade is $16.49. So on average, I was making $15.49. My best trade was $48. This hasn't updated yet. You'll see. I think this. Let's see. Oh, okay. So never mind. Sorry about that. This was per trade. This is per trade. Yeah, the longest trade I've had. And then this was the worstest trade I've had today. So I've lost 37, $3.71. That's how much I've lost. Um, as we go down, you can see the profit. Um, this is where it gets into the meat and potatoes. So you can see my average trade, me winning. I was holding it anywhere from 45 seconds to 10 minutes. That's how long I was actively in a winning trade. Um, so when we look down right here, this is my total for this week. As you can see, we totaled out at $251. That's how much money we've made in profit. Last week it was a little rough. This week we're doing a lot better. So, as you can see right here, this is what we did. This is the meat and potatoes. So as you can see, I was holding long for this long period of time, and then I short made that $11, and long made $4.50 short. So while this is important, this it gives me a criteria of what basically am I good at holding or at a short position. As of right now, let's see, did we got any? Because right now these are the two highest. So highest held it, I've made $49.50, $44 holding it. Shorten, we made a little bit shorten it. Yeah, I think holding it longer is the best. It's the best. So let's look at the actual map. So I call it the map, but the market I should say. Let's look at the market and see how I got to that 210. So I like to do a lot of studying. I like to watch other people trade. You're able to learn, and some of the things that I picked up is I'm not there you go. Okay, I was about to say I'm not using my mouse at the moment because I got these headphones in. But one of the things that I picked up is understanding the the patterns. Look for patterns. These patterns basically tell you where the market is going, if it's going up or is it going down. Another thing to look at is the wick, the close and open. Is it a thick candle or a long candle with a long string right here? So if it's a long string right here, if the string is going down like this, that means it's pushing down. And if it's going down with a little wick, that means it's starting to wear out. It's starting to change a little bit. So when I look at these right here, these blue wicks, that mean it kind of stopped out in the middle, but there's still a blue. And it's the same thing right here. So when you look at these, it kind of give you an idea of where the market is going. So what I did on this trade, this was the last trade I was at, which was right here. So I had an open position right here, and it was somewhere around it was up here somewhere, and it came all the way up. Well, sorry, it came all the way down, and then boom, I got out right in there. So as you can see, this is where that this is where it left off at. So this is how I was able to make this. Also looking at, oops, let me do this real quick. Sorry about that. I'm using the thing. I'm not using my mouse, so it's difficult to move around a little bit. So again, I had my support and resistance up. Um, when you look at this right here, you can see I was looking for patterns. I was looking for telltale signs where I knew the market was going to go. I was looking for things that would help me analyze the market even better. These are green. These are green right here. It tells me if it stopped out on a up position, and the red tells me if it stopped out on a down position. So when I look at this right here, I'm going off of that where it stopped out at. Um, but also these are your support and resistance. This helps me really get a clear picture. I got this right here because I was trying to get an estimate on. Let's see, give me 1 second. Here you go. I was trying to get an estimate, basically a margin on how close it was. If I can zoom in, it's hard to zoom in. Give me 1 second. So right here, I was trying to get an estimate from the first dip to this dip right here. I was trying to get an estimate to see, hey, can you tell me how close is this dip from this dip? Really, it's more like really looking at the market and analyzing. Really just seeing what the market is doing. If you zoom all the way out, you can tell it's going down. So if you zoom all the way out, you can tell the market is going down instead of forward. Right here we had a jump and then it went down some more. So you can tell when you look at this right here. See, I have these up here because it gives me an idea where the market could go and where the market could go below. So that's what this it helps me analyze that. So that's how I was able to make $200. Again, as I stated a while back in the other video, my biggest goal is really to either break